To the woman that's always giving so much of herself to everybody else, come here. You are allowed to rest, recharge, and ask for help when needed without feeling weak or like a burden to those who offer their help. Now, if their heart is in the right place, honey, they come in with good intentions, and if you need help, accept it. Stop trying to put your pride to the side and take that help, because you are allowed to rest. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be drained. You are allowed to be emotionally just all over the place, wrecked, whatever. You are allowed to be human. You are allowed to not be okay. And you are allowed to accept help when help is offered. Don't be so big on, I don't need help. I don't need nobody. I don't need a man. I don't need friends. I don't need family. I don't need, honey, you need people. You need a village. It takes a village to raise a child, honey. It takes a village to raise an adult. It takes a village to be an adult. Adulting is hard. Adulting is trash. 0 out of 10 would recommend. No, I'm playing. But adulting, just life. Being a child, being an adult, being anybody, just living is hard. You gotta pick your heart. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. It's hard if you do, it's hard if you don't. You have to pick your heart. But in the midst of picking your heart, you are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to take a breather. You are allowed to rest, recharge, re-energize. And you are allowed to ask for help when you need it, without feeling weak, without feeling guilty, and without feeling like you are a burden to the people who offered you their help. If they're genuine people, you should use discernment with the people that you allow in your life. So if those people, you've used your discernment, and those people are good people, and those people really do have your intentions, your best intentions at heart, when they offer their help, they mean it. Accept the help. You are not weak if you ask for help. You're actually showing your strength, and you're showing your courage to be better. You're showing your strength. You're showing your courage to be better. You're showing that you love yourself to know that you can't do all the things on your own. You're showing that you respect yourself to know that you shouldn't do all the things on your own. You're showing love for yourself to know that you are worth taking a step back and being catered to. Even if it's something as simple as somebody bringing you something to eat. Somebody praying for. Now, let the right people pray for you. Everybody ain't got that good connection to God. Now, let the right people pray for you. If they offer to pray for you, let them pray for you. If you trust their relationship with God, if you trust that they're praying, P-R-A-Y, praying for you, and not praying, P-R-E-Y, praying on you. You are allowed to have bad days. You are allowed to be weak. You are allowed to not be as strong. You are allowed to not be the strong friend. Some of us are the strong friends. Some of us are the ones people call when things are not right. Some of us are the ones that people call when they need advice, when they need money, when they need... Listen, the Bank of Brooklyn is closed. Auntie Savings and Loans is closed. You can still call me for things, but I'm not opening my pocketbook anymore. I'll always open my heart, but I'm not opening my pocketbook anymore. Sometimes I'm not even opening my emotions. Sometimes you have to know where you stand to know if you can even take on other people's things. It's okay for you to be weak, but you can't be... Let me choose my words correctly, because I don't want you to take offense, and I don't want you to think that anything's wrong with being weak. Because honey, I have my weak days a lot. But don't be... You are allowed to not be strong. You're allowed to let people know that you can't be strong for them today. Have a spiritual advisor. Take that however you like it. But one of the things she says is when sometimes I'm an empath. The older I get, I become even more empathic, empathetic, whatever the word is. But I'm an empath. I have a whole lot of empathy. Comes in handy when I'm working. Not so handy when people call me consistently to ask for advice, to vent. Somehow my husband always calls when I'm recording a video, and I have completely lost my train of thought. But I feel like I was talking something about being an empath. And the older I get, I'm becoming an empath. And my therapist says that it's okay that I'm becoming an empath. Sometimes it's a little detrimental, depending on the circumstances and the situations. And sometimes it's just like, But my spiritual... I don't want to call her a psychic. I think she calls herself I don't know. Anyway, my spiritual person recommends to empaths to, when you're having one of those days where either you're on a really high and you don't want other people's stuff to drain you, or even if you're on a low but you still feel obligated to answer the phone and speak to people and do the things that regular people are doing, to put the phone on speaker and take a glass of water and put the glass of water between the phone and you, in between that person and their drama and their stuff and you, so that the water can filter it. So you're not accepting all of their things. You're not accepting all of their drama. You're not accepting all of their energy, bad energy, negative energy, sad energy, whatever kind of energy that they're bringing. You're not accepting it all. And it works for me. Or sometimes I just be like, nah, I ain't answering the phone. Last time I talked to you, you was on that BS and I don't want it today. I can't. I'm having a really good day and I don't want to, or I'm having a really bad day and I just can't emotionally take you. So again, do with that what you can, what you want, what you will. But back to where we were going with this video. You are allowed, I'll say it again. I'm reading off my note. You are allowed to rest, recharge, and ask for help when needed without feeling weak, without feeling like a burden to those who offered you help. You are not weak. You are not weak if you ask for help. You're showing strength and the courage to be better. Hope this resonated with you. Hope it gets you on your, it's Sunday, Monday, whenever I send this. Whenever you see this video, take it for what it is, whether it's beginning of your week, your midweek motivation, the end of your week because the week has drained you, or it's starting out your week and you just is like, hey, this is what I'm going to do this week. But I hope that this resonated with you. I hope that you felt it. You got all the feels. You understand it. You accept it. Because it's okay to not be okay. And you're allowed to rest. We're supposed to be on a break anyway, right? But it's okay to rest, recharge, and accept the help when people offer it to you. My name is Brooklyn. I'm your favorite women's health nurse practitioner student. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.